So MobSF is an automated security framework, security assessment framework. So it can perform automated analysis of Android, iOS, and Windows binaries, also as well as source code. But currently, it only supports Java and Objective C source codes. MoSF also helps to capture web traffic from the application. MoSF is completely open source security tool, and this project was started in December of 2014. And currently, MoSF has developers from several different countries because it is open source. So there are tons of contributors from various different various different countries. So it is actively developed and maintained. It has around I think 6,000, 9,800 uh, GitHub stars. And how many folks does it have? It has around 2,300 forks. So it is basically a huge project, a huge project. So MovSF is extremely so in current context, MovSF is extremely valuable tool for developers because it assists them in discovering security issues in the app while they are still in the development. So MovSF helps for static analysis and dynamic analysis. So uh, it also helps security engineers to do some mobile app security audits and allowing them to perform security analysis on both the final production ready application or the uh, final production ready binaries or the source code of the application itself. So I think MovSF is a very strong and very valuable tool, and I think developers should use it because it is very reliable and very awesome tool. So not only that, MobSF also provides REST API. So that can be very helpful for DevSecOps specialists, uh, which may so that they can utilize or integrate directly into their CI/CD pipeline of their project. Get started. And requirements, and you need to have all this requirement before you set up your uh, MovSF. So I have already I this requirement is all fulfilled in my PC, so I think I may not have to install all this stuff. So you can check your or track your requirement by heading over to this site, MovSF slash doc slash requirements slash static analysis. So if you are on Linux, if you are using Linux, then you need to have these all requirements fulfilled. And if you are on Mac, you need to have all this fulfilled. And if you are on Windows, same as it is. So you need to have Git, Python, JDK, and OpenSSL, and WK HTML to PDF to generate report and convert it into PDF. So in dynamic analysis, yeah, same as it is. So I think we should get started. So let's clone this stuff right here. So I'll just simply create one folder called MobSF demo. I think, and I will open this in VS Code dot cmd code dot. So I think MMHM is consuming lot of RAM. I think yes, it is consuming a lot of RAM. So let's open this. Okay, so it might take few seconds.
So what is the size of this one?
I think it is heavy, 120 MB. I think it will be around two. It will be around 200 to 300. Oh my goodness. So meanwhile, I can also explain about some stuff about MobSF. So, so there's one thing I forgot to mention. MobSF is self-hosted and it runs as a web application, and it is a cross-platform, which means it can be run on Linux and Mac and the Windows. So the MobSF static analysis component can be run in the Docker component itself, a Docker container itself, um, which means it's portable. MobSF, and also another thing, MobSF must be installed in the host operating system in order to perform dynamic analysis. So it won't support dynamic analysis if it is installed in the Dockerized environment or a virtual machine. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, so MobSF. So in this part, we'll be analyzing. We'll be setting up the static analysis of the MobSF. We'll be doing static analysis of the APK file inside that folder. So cd. So let's head over to the folder and let's install it. So for if you are using Mac or Linux, you need to type dot slash setup.sh. So this is for Mac or Linux user, but if you are using Windows, you need to type setup.bat and it should work. And it should work in your local host. It will get open in your local host. So I previously mentioned that it is in web application. So let's try that and wait for it. I think I first you need to set up, and second you need to run. So yeah. Oh yeah. Setup dot bat it install all the dependencies required for this project, and after you done setting up your project, you need to the run the bat file, and you can run by explicitly defining where you want to run, whether it is localhost, and you can define your own port. So yeah, let's wait for the setup for the MobSF to install all the required dependencies. Uh, So if you get the same response, so it means that you have successfully installed your MobSF. So finally, now it's time to run. So to run the MobSF, you simply need to type run.bat. I hope it is 127.0.0.1. Yeah, fine. How did my bad? Yeah, finally works. So yeah, you have your MovSF installed and ready to go. So let's download directly from the pure. Let's once of is open. Let's try one.
Again, it is TFP.
6 MB. Even the simplest one 6 MB. Speed test will be 10 MB.
So, what is the size?
Size this one. VFX. I don't know what is this, but we'll try to analyze. Let's try to analyze.
PUBG game launcher,
Yes.
graphics
I have no idea what is.
enhancer. Yeah.
Okay, then. Let's try and find some vulnerability inside the app. So yeah. JFX2. JFX2.